Hi, I'm Eddie Brochin. Thanks for joining us this week. This week, Matt Wing and I will be taking you down to South Texas for 2 action-packed bow hunts for exotic game. So pull up a chair, get comfortable. This is an adventure you don't want to miss. All right, folks, you're outdoors with Eddie Brochin once again. I'm out today with a good friend of mine and guide from the Golden G Ranch, Scott Edwards. Scott today is going to try to get us within range for a scimitar. Can you say scimitar? It's a plains type animal, and if you notice the background here, looks much like Africa. South Texas has the same type of environment or climate zones that South Africa has, which is why these animals thrive here. So Scott's going to try to get me within 40 yards. Is that right, Scott?
Gonna try.
Let's go for it.
Let's do it.
Let's see what we can do. Well, I've always wanted to shoot one of these animals. I cannot believe that Mr. Glass is going to let me shoot one. I am extremely excited about this hunt. It's a very rare opportunity for someone to be able to come out and harvest a trophy animal like this. I can't even imagine I'm already imagining what it's going to look like on my wall. That's if we're lucky. But if I can get within 40 yards, I think that we will seal the deal. Oh, we're finally downwind. We had to circle way around the ranch to get downwind and start the approach again. I think that had a lot to do with it when we first came in today. The wind was blowing straight into the thickets where all the animals were, and that's why they scattered. So we've made a different approach. We've circled all the way around the ranch, and now the wind is facing us, and we're going to work into the wind and see if we can't get an advantage that way, have some type of initiative, okay? Oh, there's a bunch of fallow. There's a bunch of fallow. Get down, get down. You just never know what you're gonna run into out here. We almost got ran over by a herd of fallow and axis bugs. Did you see that one axis bug? That last one was huge. I love this ranch, folks. I love this ranch. Okay, the oryx or the scimitar has been spotted. There's 2 of them right now together. And Scott has identified the one that I'm allowed to harvest today. So this is it. I'm excited. Let's get out the Zwicky 2-blade in the custom wood shaft made by Ed DeWitt of Pendleton, Indiana, with real turkey feathers, razor sharp Zwicky head, and let's see if this will do the trick. How much do you think she weighs?
250, 300.
It's a big animal.
Easy.
All right. It's a big animal, so the 2-bladed Zwicky. I trust it, though. Okay, let's go. There she is right there. It's the second one. After about 2 or 3 hours now, Matt and I finally got close enough. We were getting ready to take a shot. Almost too close, I think. We set up on a real nice little old mesquite tree inside some of the fallen timber. And when they came into us, they were slowly working their way down to the other side of the ranch. So we intercepted them, but it was like a 5-yard, maybe 7-yard experience there. So there was no way I was going to get to draw my bow. The lead buck just popped his head out, turned to the left, and saw me right away and bolted back the other direction. They all took off running. So we got to start the stalk all over again. This is it, folks. After 4.5 hours, I think I'm gonna get a shot. It might be a long one, but I'm not going to take it. The very last one, I think. Well, it was about the closest I've been all day. It was right on her. I went right over her back. About a 65, 70-yard shot. I've made them before, so thought I'd give it a shot, but we'll try again later, I hope. Well, folks, we paced off that last shot. I did find my arrow, and we paced it off at 82 yards. It's the longest shot I've ever taken in my life, but I just barely missed her, and it was perfectly in line with her front shoulder. I like to hunt. I didn't come down here to watch them, be on a photo safari. I come down here to hunt, and if that's the only shot, I felt confident with the shot. I took it. Hey, I missed. You know, you don't shoot everything you go after. Well, even though I came home empty-handed, I did not come home disappointed. That animal proved to be a much more formidable opponent than I had imagined, and I sometimes enjoy the thrill of the hunt, and if the animal wins, well, the animal wins. You know, I'm used to that. I say to the mighty spirited scimitar of the Golden G Ranch, certain victory, or pilsung in the Korean terminology. But maybe next time I'll get a chance to come back down, and we'll enjoy round number 2.
Well, I've never had the opportunity to hunt in Texas before, so I was pretty excited when I got the invitation from Eddie to go to South Texas. Well, after reviewing the video footage from the prior hunt where Eddie and Nicole went down there, the Golden G, it became very apparent to me that spot and stalk method was not going to work with the amount of time that we had. Every time Nicole would try to pull her bow back, the animals would spot her and they'd take off, and they're just very wary animals. So Eddie and I elected to try to attempt to hunt this animal from off the ground up in the air in a tripod stand. And when we actually arrived to the Golden G, the owner, Carl Glass, and his partner, Joe Reyes, were apparently thinking along the same lines. They already had a tripod stand set up for us next to an old oak tree. And once we actually got out to the stand, we found that it was between 2 food sources. So at that point I became very confident in our stand location. sitting here for a couple hours. We're seeing a lot of game right now. We've got some different African game over here to our right. We still haven't, well, we saw the Sika, but it was only about 200 or 300 yards away. So we're hoping that they're going to come down this trail that we're watching right here. Maybe get a shot, but we'll see. Well, I tell you what really impressed me with hunting at the Golden G Ranch was all the different species of game animals that you had an opportunity to see while you were in the stand. Once we actually got up in the stand and things started quieting down, everything got settled down, we actually started spotting some bull elk, some scimitar, fallow, axis, and we actually saw 2 black bucks fighting and chasing does. And it was just real exciting to be in a stand. Well, it was starting to get dark, and I was getting real worried. And I saw some movement off in the brush. Pulled my binoculars up, and sure enough, that was a Sika heading in our direction. Okay, Joe. It was getting down to the last second. It was almost dark. We finally got the Sikas to come in. They were coming down the trail, the exact trail you said they would. And I took about a 30-yard shot. It's the only opening I had in the tree at the animal. I don't know, the fletching was still sticking out on my side when it took off. But it ran towards the woods right over there.
That way?
Yeah. So I figure we'll give it about a half hour or so and go try to find him.
All right.
As you can see, it's starting to get dark, so we're gonna have to retrieve some flashlights and then track the animal in the dark. We've got Joe over here radioing in to bring the flashlights, so I'm just kind of nervous right now. Except when I see him down, I won't be so nervous. This is the last place we saw him go in. He's right there, Eddie. He's right here. Look at that. He's down. He's down. Here comes Carl. There he is, Carl.
All right.
Check him out.
Beautiful.
That's the one, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. That's a good buck. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. I appreciate you letting me come down here, Carl.
Nice shooting. Nice
Exciting hunt.
shoot.
Very exciting.
Nice shoot. Beautiful animal.
Yeah, I'm very happy with him.
Beautiful. Good shot.
Yeah, he's a 9 point. Yeah, it was a good shot. Actually, it was better than I thought it was.
9 point. It's good for a cycle.
Yeah. Got this little point here.
Little kicker right there. Mm-hmm. Beautiful animal.
Yep.
Good shoot.
It's not
Well
bad.
done. Well
Thanks.
done.
Appreciate
Well
it.
done. Joe, nice job.
Yeah, good job, Joe. Appreciate it. You did a good job.
Thanks. You did a good job.
Wow.
Well, it's been a couple of days since Matt has shot that Sika, and we managed to make it to the border, crossed it into Old Mexico, and we're out on a place called Rancho San Fabian. The HTS Pro staff has been here many times. Matt Wing, however, has not had the opportunity to try to take a collared peccary with a bow, or also known as the javelina. So let's get into that hunt right now.
I just shot this javelina at about 30 yards. It's my first javelina. I'm pretty excited about it. The shot was perfect. Let's give him a few minutes and we'll go find him. There's my arrow. It's what you like to see when you find an arrow. Close these up, we don't want to get cut on them. Oh yeah, he's gonna be right up here. I see a good sign right up here on the cactus. See him right through there? He's down.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Appreciate you letting me come out here and do this.
It's one good shot. Fantastic. You didn't have your chance last time. You almost did.
Yeah, I missed last time I was
your
here.
last trip here.
Yeah.
We almost got one, but you weren't able
No.
to get that shot off.
No.
And I'm happy you got it on this occasion. So
Yeah,
how about we go shoot some white-tailed deer?
Sounds good.
All right.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Good shot, man.
Thanks. Were you guys standing back there? Did you see the shot?
We heard it.
We
It
heard
was
it.
solid.
It was a solid.
was
All
just
we heard was
boom.
a solid hit.
Watched it all the way in. I knew it was, as soon as it hit, I knew it was done.
We didn't
It
want
wasn't
to
going anywhere.
peek over and scare them away. So
Yeah.
we just,
All right, let's get going, guys, so we can do some
All
hunting
right.
because it's getting
Cool.
late on us.
Well, that's all for this week. I'd like to take the time to thank all of our sponsors for making all this possible, as well as thank God for giving us the United States of America in which to live, where we can enjoy the freedom of the outdoor sports. I'd also like to thank the men and women of the United States military who are out there defending those freedoms. I'm Archer Ed, and until next week, God bless you all.